I would say that it actually came down to towards the end of medical school, and then certainly into residency. Uh, what I found in the hospital system was that there were a lot of inefficiencies, a lot of redundant work. Part of it was due to just the lack of technology, so not having like computerized health records, but a lot, and so that was the large chunk of it. But then process-wise, there was a lot of redundancies. So you'd have, one provider, one doctor comes in, talks to a patient, then presents to another doctor. That doctor comes in, has to take the same history, and it's just a lot of repetition. Generates lots of paperwork, and it was really just volume. And so while I was in residency, I thought about ideas as to how we would be able to improve this. And it really just came down to leveraging technology in a way that allowed for information to be shared more easily. So with that is, the implementation of electronic health records. And when it came to, I guess the intersection of these inefficiencies in telemedicine, that was the avenue at the time that I felt would be the most effective, or I guess the most ripe, I guess, vertical to or avenue to take with regards to really wanting to implement these systems in there, right? What you find in healthcare is that there's a lot of incumbent large players, and when you try to change a system, you actually don't really change systems. You actually just add existing layers of processes on top of that, and then now it's become to what it is today, where you have multiple people with their hands in the pot, so to speak, right? So you have your insurance company, you have the consumer, you have the doctor, and then you have mid-levels, and so on and so forth. And so in order to more effectively, I guess move quicker would be to move or to implement these process changes in a field that hasn't been fully developed yet, right? And then just kind of work backwards from there. You'll find that a lot of telemedicine companies will go, for example, will start with direct consumer cash only models, right? Because it's very simple. It's just very transactional. I give you a service, you give me money, and that's it. And then now you're seeing that a lot of companies will be moving into like into the insurance space, and that is a whole nother beast by itself. And so that's kind of the trend that a lot of companies are taking.